Good morning, grade 6Es. We are going to do Geography Term 1. Carry on. We've done Unit 1, 2 and 3. Now we're going to do Unit 4 and 5. Unit 4, Concept of Scale. Unit 5, Measuring Straight Line, Distances on the South African and World Map. Disclaimer. The work to be done during this PowerPoint and video presentation covers the work for Term 1. Social Science, Grade 6. Proudly brought to you by Ma'am Rosie Miller. Unit 4, Concept of Scale. It's on page 12 in our textbooks. Scale is the distances on the map compared to the distances on the ground. Line scale is a line showing the distance on the map compared to the distance on the ground. 1 centimeter on the map is equals to 100 kilometers or 50 meters on the ground. Word scale is the scale explained in words. Attached, ma'am has given you the distances that you can measure on a ruler. As you can see, the first ruler, 1 centimeter on the map is 100 kilometers on the ground, meaning if we ask you a question, how many kilometers is on the ground, or measure the distance on the ground, then you must use the kilometers. So 1 centimeter is 100 kilometers on the ground. If you look at your ruler, there's your north, then you get 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So your first centimeter is 100. So if they say to you, how much kilometers is 4 centimeters? Your answer is going to be 400 kilometers. Why? Because 1 centimeter is 100 kilometers. Then the second ruler is 1 centimeter on the map is 50 meters on the ground. If they ask you a question, give me the distance in meters, then this is how you're going to work it out. Like the ruler shows there, north, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is 50 meters, 2 is 100 meter, 150, 200 meter, 250 meters. So if your question asks, give us the meters, then it is this one of 50 meters. If they ask you in kilometers, then it's going to be 100. So 1 centimeter in kilometers is 100, and 1 centimeter in meters is 50. But ma'am will explain it to you properly in the class. We'll do an exercise with this, an activity. Right, now we're going to have Unit 5. Unit 5, there is not much work to be done. It's an activity, and it's the measuring straight line distances on a South African and world map on page 14 in our textbooks. This activity, it's on page 14, it's activity 7, which will be done in class. We are going to use a ruler and a piece of paper to measure distance on the maps in our textbooks. So what's going to happen is, we're going to take a piece of paper, we're going to measure it with a ruler, and then we're going to measure distances with a ruler and with a piece of paper on our maps in our textbooks for you to see how to measure distance. And if you don't have a ruler with you one day and you're stuck somewhere, then you can use a piece of paper. Ma'am's going to teach you how to measure distance with a piece of paper. This is just a few points to get you ready for your next class or your next lesson on the YouTube or your video to watch. So this is just how to prepare yourselves. Our next slide is our links. VTA's links is YouTube, Facebook, the school website, telephone numbers, or our email address. You are welcome to use any of these links to come in contact with the school, or should there be any queries or things you want to find out. Be blessed, enjoy your day, and we will see you on Monday.